Hey, good morning, everybody. Or actually, I guess it's good afternoon. It's about 10 minutes after 12 o'clock. Beautiful day here in South Florida. Still kind of very windy. It's cooled down a little bit finally. At any rate, today I'm going to be doing a review on a tobacco that I've actually been kind of really having to stop myself from opening it sooner. I don't know why. It just really is one of those tobaccos that I really wanted to try. So I finally did open it, and I've smoked maybe 4 bowls, 3 or 4 bowls of it so far. It's a Cornell and Diehl product. It's a VaPer, Virginia Perique blend, kind of a hybrid. It's also got Turkish, which the Izmir, I'm guessing, is what it is, and Latakia. But it's Cornell and Diehl's Tuskegee Airman. You can see it there, a nice little P-51 Mustang on there. Great little tin art. But it says, Cornell and Diehl pays tribute to America's African-American airmen with Tuskegee Airman, the second in our new series. A blend of Virginia's Perique, Turkish, and Latakia is pressed to marry the flavors, then sliced for easy packing. When I smell this stuff, I wouldn't say there's probably not a lot of Latakia in this. I mean, I can definitely smell it, but it's not overpowering. I mean, Latakia is very kind of a strong scent to me. It actually smells like fermented tobacco, but everything combined almost smells like barbecue, like barbecued meat. With something else mixed in that I cannot, for some reason, I just can't figure out what it is. At any rate, it comes in like a block. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a brownie in there, almost like a fudge brownie. You can see all the different dark Latakia and Perique in there with the Virginia, and you can see all the different tobaccos in there, but it's kind of lightly pressed, and really you just kind of pick a piece off and rub it out. You'll have to excuse me, the sniffling and everything, guys. My allergies are kicking right now, and I'm just getting over a cold at the same time, so it's just the waterworks going on up here. I've rubbed some of this out so you can see what it looks like there rubbed out. Basically the same as it did in that cube. And it was a little moist. I did have to leave this. This has been sitting out for, I don't know, maybe half an hour. Not too long. It's just a little bit moist in the tin, and I could tell if I lit it up, it would light fine. You could smoke this right out of the tin, but it would probably get a little bit of gurgle going in the pipe there. So I did leave it sit out for about half an hour. The smell of it, as I mentioned, it smells kind of like barbecue, not in an offensive way. It actually smells really good. But I really don't think there's a ton of Latakia in this, and really when I'm going to smoke it now, but when I smoke the other few bowls that I have already, the Latakia is there, but it's not overwhelming. There's very little in there. So those of you that don't like huge amounts of Latakia, you'd be okay with this one. I know I was watching one of your videos, Adam, where you got, I guess, those 30 different tobaccos. I think I'd be overwhelmed by that. Just the decision making, which one am I going to smoke? If I had 30 choices, whoo! I'm looking forward to your reviews, but of some of those tobaccos that you got. But I know when you went down your list of what your tobacconist had sent you, stuff takes light very nicely. But when you went down your list, Adam, of those tobaccos that you were sent, that you received, there was quite a few GLPs tobaccos in there, and I'm so glad that you are getting the opportunity to taste some of these tobaccos that are made on our side of the pond, the British English tobaccos. Usually get the most credit for making, fine pipe tobaccos, but GLPs is the blender, but the actual manufacturer of that tobacco is the same one as this Tuskegee Airman. Cornell and Diehl makes GLPs tobaccos. Very small, family-owned operation in North Carolina, I think, Morganton, North Carolina. But not a big, huge company, that's churning out tobacco like that. There's guys hand blending everything. They pack them into the tins, and there's a guy cranking the canning machine to seal the tobacco in the tins, and just a real small family operation. But they make some quality tobaccos. One of my other favorites from them is Sunday Picnic, which I did a long-winded review on, but just good stuff. And I got to tell you this, this Tuskegee Airman, I like it. And as I mentioned, there's not a lot of Latakia in this. It's very faintly in the background. Not a ton of Perique. The other bowls of this that I smoked, the Perique kind of didn't really even come out strongly until really almost the last third of the bowl, I want to say. It's a very well blended tobacco. Boy, the Virginia isn't even really up front. I would say it's more the Oriental, the Turkish tobaccos that you're getting mostly at the beginning of the bowl or midway down. And I'm trying to remember. It's so hard for me to remember something 2 days ago or a day ago as far as taste and smell. And I almost have to be smoking it, but it would take me 45 minutes to make a review if I had to smoke the whole pipe and describe it. But I do remember when I smoked this last night after work, it got spicy kind of at the end, the last third of the bowl. The beginning was kind of mellow, and it changes. I mean, it's a kind of, I would consider this a pretty complex smoke. There's definitely not just one single thing going on here. And none of it's overdone. None of it becomes overwhelming. It just slowly kind of changes as you smoke down. But the Virginias right now, I mean, I can taste the slight sweetness. This is not a sweet tobacco. Very earthy, woodsy, which obviously is probably that little bit of Latakia that's in here that gives it that kind of campfirey. The Perique is there again. Not a single type of tobacco in here just stands out by itself. It's very well blended. I mean, I love this stuff. I got to be honest. It's horrible because now I found another tobacco that I really, really like. And I've been kind of trying to keep, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 main tobaccos. I would definitely buy this again. It's very, I want to say rich because it's not super powerful in the taste department. It's just right, but it's creamy. The mouthfeel, it burns great. Having no issues at all with keeping the pipe lit or any of that. Just a very, very satisfying smoke. I mean, this stuff is good. I highly recommend this. I mean, honestly, 9 out of 10. Easily 9 out of 10. It's just really good to me. It's just well blended tobacco. Obviously a quality tobacco. I'd put it in the strength department. Nicotine wise, slightly under medium. Very good all day smoke. As far as just full on flavor, I'd put it as a kind of medium to full. But at any rate, I'll quit rambling on. But this Cornell and Diehl Tuskegee Airman, good stuff. Very good stuff. Highly recommended. I hope everybody's doing well, and I will see you all later.